Claire's expression suddenly turned strange. She wondered where on earth Charlie had booked a table for them tonight. She asked cautiously, "You're not tricking me, are you?" Charlie smiled. "Of course not. I made a reservation here a few days ago. If you don't believe me, we can go in and check." Claire shook her head. In their 3 years of marriage, Charlie had never lied to her, especially not on a day as important as this. "No, I believe you." Then she asked, "You didn't reserve a spot in the Sky Garden, did you? I thought some big shot booked the whole place tonight." Charlie quickly replied, "I booked a table right next to the Sky Garden. It's perfect because we can see inside. We might even get a peek at who it is that reserved it. What do you think?" Claire smiled and said, "I'm not as nosy as you are." With that, the two of them walked into the Aurelius Grand. Just as they were about to head upstairs, a woman's sharp voice called out, "Oh, Claire, what are you doing here?" Claire looked up and saw a young man and a woman walking toward them. The man was wearing a luxurious suit, and you could tell at a glance that he was some rich kid from a wealthy family. The woman was decked out in designer brands with flawless makeup, but her expression was full of arrogance, and her dress was a bit tacky. Claire recognized the woman. It was Bella Kaufman, her roommate from college. Even though Bella and Claire shared a dorm room, they weren't in the same classes, and despite living together, their relationship had always been just okay. This was mostly because Bella acted all high and mighty and was incredibly jealous. She had always felt that Claire didn't deserve to be called the campus beauty, and that she should have been the real prom queen. But in reality, she couldn't hold a candle to Claire in terms of looks, build, or personality. However, the woman did have one advantage. She was especially good at getting men to fall for her. Rumor had it she'd dated a string of rich guys back then. Apparently, they were the ones who paid for all her expenses during her 4 years of college. Claire frowned. But since they were old classmates, she had to be polite. As they got closer, she forced a smile and said, "Bella, long time no see. My husband and I are here for dinner. What about you?" Bella said with a look of surprise. "Wow, what a coincidence. My husband and I are here for dinner too." Then with fake curiosity, she asked, "By the way, what kind of table did you book? A regular one or one of the private dining rooms? Premium or luxury?" Claire had no idea what Charlie had planned, so she could only answer honestly, "I'm not sure. My husband made the reservation." Just then, Bella finally seemed to notice Charlie. She covered her mouth with her hand as she smiled and said, "Oh, so this is your husband, Charlie, right?" He was so plain back in school. The insult hidden behind her words was impossible to miss. Claire looked embarrassed. Bella quickly acted apologetic. "Oh, sorry. I can be so blunt sometimes. You don't mind, do you?" Charlie frowned slightly. This woman was definitely trouble. Bella completely ignored the look on Claire's face. She proudly pulled the man next to her forward and said, "Let me introduce you to my husband, Victor Case." Then she boasted, "He's the eldest son of the Case family here in Oris Hill and the heir to their multi-million-dollar fortune." Claire just nodded politely. Charlie's expression darkened. He had brought his wife out to celebrate their wedding anniversary, and the last thing he expected was to run into someone so obnoxious. Bella went on, "By the way, my husband is a platinum member here. He has a lot of pull. I bet Charlie only got you a regular table, right? Why don't I have Victor get you an upgrade to a luxury one? What do you say?" Claire was about to say no, but Charlie just laughed and said, "I booked a great spot, so we're good." He was about to host a grand wedding ceremony for Claire in the Sky Garden. What was so special about being a platinum member? The entire Aurelius Grand belonged to his family. Taking his wife to a simple luxury suite, available to any platinum member, would be like admitting defeat. At this time, Bella said with some dissatisfaction, "Claire, look at this husband of yours. You don't know how to push him to be better. How do you even handle him?" As she spoke, she grabbed Victor's arm, rested her head on his shoulder, and said with a smile, "Charlie's behavior just isn't right for a classy place like this. Maybe he should ask my husband for a few pointers on high society etiquette. After all, Victor studied in England." Victor glanced at Charlie with contempt and smirked. "Honey, don't give me such an impossible task. Mr. Charlie is so set in his ways. Trying to teach him high society etiquette? I'm afraid that would be a waste of time." Bella Kaufman nodded, sighed, and said to Claire, "Honestly, if I were you, I'd divorce him. You're just wasting your life being married to a poor guy like Charlie. You deserve so much better." Bella said it all so bluntly, without any concern for Claire's feelings. Claire couldn't take it anymore. She said coldly, "Bella, what's that supposed to mean?" "You have no right to talk about my husband like that." Bella covered her mouth and smiled. "Oh, don't act so high and mighty. You looked down on me all through college. You thought you were so special, the campus queen, just because your family had a little money? Now that you've married so poorly, you can't stand to hear me talk about it?" Charlie was furious when he heard this. This Bella Kaufman, who was known for getting around in school, had used her looks to land a rich guy, and now she was acting like she was some kind of royalty. How dare she laugh at his wife? She was really asking for it. A surge of anger rose in Charlie's chest. He pulled out his phone and sent a text message to Isaac, the manager of the Aurelius Grand. "Send me everything you have on Bella Kaufman, Victor Case's wife. I need it in 3 minutes." When Bella saw Charlie just looking down at his phone without saying a word, she laughed even harder. "Look at your husband, Claire. I'm making fun of you, and he doesn't even have the guts to say anything back." Just then, Charlie's phone buzzed with a text from Isaac. "Sir, I've sent you the information on Bella Kaufman." Charlie read the long text message, then looked up at Bella and her husband, Victor. A small smile played on his lips as he asked, "I just got some interesting information. Would you two like to hear it?" Bella frowned and asked, "What information?" Charlie said loudly, "Bella Kaufman, female, age 26, graduate of Oris Hill University. During your freshman year, records show you were with no less than 100 different men, and you were intimate with 8 of them, including Logan Weaver, Grayson Archer, and Sam Brown." Bella was stunned. Her face went pale as she blurted out, "What are you talking about? Be careful, I'll sue you for slander." Victor frowned, clearly shocked by what he was hearing. Charlie continued, "Oh, and this is interesting. You were with 2 men at the same time on several occasions. One was named Noah Paxton, and the other was Levi Paxton. They seem to be brothers." Bella Kaufman, in horror, "You're lying! You're making it all up!" Charlie didn't stop. "Also, during your sophomore year, you were kept by the vice president of Sunrise Corporation for $30,000 a month. The relationship lasted for 3 years, with more than one health issue along the way. Your last visit to the Oris Hill Women's and Children's Hospital was particularly serious, and the doctor said it might affect your chances of having children in the future." He then turned to Victor and asked curiously, "Mr. Case, if I'm not mistaken, you don't have any children yet, do you?" Victor's expression turned ugly. He glared at Bella and demanded, "What is he talking about?" Sweat poured down Bella's face as she said in a panic, "Victor, don't listen to him. He's just making things up. I gave myself to you for the first time. You know that." Charlie just smiled. "Don't worry, there's more. It gets even better." Bella frantically grabbed Victor's arm, trying to pull him away. "Stop talking! Honey, let's go! We're going to be late for dinner!" Victor stood his ground, his eyes fixed on Charlie. "What else?" Charlie smiled. "Listen closely. After graduating from college, Bella had extensive plastic surgery at a cosmetic clinic. A month later, she got a job at Case Industries and deliberately got to know you, Victor Case, by scratching your car. After he finished, Charlie looked up at Victor. "Am I right?" Victor was speechless. He knew those last parts were true. That meant all the other things were probably true too. Bella was pale, her whole body shaking in panic. She begged Charlie, "Charlie, I'm begging you, please stop talking, please." Charlie sneered. "Now you're begging me? Sorry, it's too late." Then he added, after knowing Victor Case for just 2 weeks, she used a business trip to San Francisco as an excuse to get restorative surgery at a Beverly Hills plastic surgery clinic. When she got back, she officially became Victor's girlfriend, and they were married within 6 months. Bella had slumped to the floor. She had no idea how Charlie knew all her secrets. He was airing all her dirty laundry right in front of her husband. Victor was so furious that he looked like steam was about to come out of his ears. He whirled around, glared at Bella, and screamed, "So you lied to me! That night wasn't your first time, was it?" Bella quickly denied it. "No, Victor, you were my first." Charlie smiled. "Don't worry, I can get the medical records from her surgery. You'll know the truth as soon as you look them up." Victor grabbed Bella by the collar. "Are you going to tell me the truth or not? Because after I check those records, I'm throwing you out. Your father, your mother, your brother, all of them are getting kicked out of my villa. And your brother can forget about his job at Case Industries. I'll leave your whole family on the street." Bella finally broke down, crying and kneeling on the floor, begging for mercy. "Honey, please don't be angry. I was wrong. Those were all mistakes I made when I was young and foolish. I changed my ways for you. I'm a different person now." Just then, Charlie added, "Don't believe her. Even after she married you, she had one last fling with the man who was taking care of her. And he has proof. If you want, I can get the video and send it to you."
To know more, listen to the audio series Heir in Hiding, only on the Pocket FM app.